What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Was a little under the weather for a few weeks. Maybe I'll make a video about, the cough thing. Was a whole adventure. Actually lost my taste and smell for a couple days. Really wild experience. Ate a steak, couldn't taste anything. But we're back, feeling good. So got to get back to making some videos and getting some stuff back up on the channel. So in today's episode, I want to talk about a topic that hopefully you guys are interested in. I think you guys are. NFTs versus real art. And I really want to discuss first really what an NFT is, why I decided to buy my first few, kind of what that Web3 landscape, at least to me, looks like, and then also compare kind of the benefits of collecting some NFTs and then the difference between NFTs and traditional art. So with that, let's get into the video. Real quick, guys, before we get in, please don't forget, smash that like button, hit that subscribe bar. Everybody that likes and comments and shares the videos and whatnot really helps grow the channel and helps just build this community of people who really enjoy talking about art, business, cars, everything that you guys have seen on my channel so far. So with that, really, let's get into what an NFT is. If you guys clicked on the video, you might already have some experience. You might not have any experience. What NFT stands for is a non-fungible token. And I really started learning about the space and kind of getting more interested in it last year. At the early start of 2021, I was gonna buy my first NFT, and I actually got a little sketched out. Something happened with MetaMask, and I wasn't really too sure about it, so I decided to wait. And then a few months later, towards the middle or end of 2021, Coinbase came out with their wallet system, and I just felt more comfortable with that. And that's really what allowed me to jump into OpenSea and really start doing some research on some projects and really just getting more educated and more interested in what NFTs had to offer. So that NFT, that non-fungible token, is basically a digital asset on the blockchain on the Ethereum network. There's other networks like Polygon and stuff like that, but the Ethereum network is, I guess, the largest that NFTs are really traded on. And basically, like I said, it's a digital contract. So you'll see a lot of popular creators and artists, Gary Vee, various different, modern artist brands, the hundreds, a lot of people, Snoop Dogg, a lot of people have been getting into the NFT space in various capacities. And basically what it allows you to do is create something online that has a traceable, backable, tracing process, I guess, where that JPEG, that picture on the internet is actually owned by someone versus just someone, screenshotting it or saving it to their phone or to their computer. When you can do that, but you don't actually own that material on the network, on the blockchain. So I think that's very interesting. So they're starting to figure out new applications regarding NFTs in real estate. I think a house, it was in Florida, recently sold as an NFT with the deed and actually, transferred the house and stuff like that. So it's really an interesting technology that's going to shift a lot of different things than how we do business and how we work. And I think it's just a fascinating topic. So I'm not an expert in the field at all, but over the last, 6 months, year, I've definitely done my own research and kind of gotten into the space a little bit. So with that, I kind of wanted to bring out my first, benefit of an NFT. As you guys know, if you guys have seen the channel, I collect a lot of different art, and physical art takes up space. There's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful to have pieces of art on your walls, to have sculptures that are around your house and stuff like that, but at a certain point, you start to run out of space. You start to want some new pieces. You start to not have, as many places to put new pieces of artwork and stuff like that. And really what I think NFTs allow is for a little bit of a pivot into that digital asset collection, which is really, really neat because all of a sudden you can have one digital frame. I don't have one yet, but you can purchase, various companies are starting to create digital frames where you can upload your NFT and have it kind of on a rotating cycle with some of the other NFTs you own. So all of a sudden that one picture frame could turn into 5, 10, 15, 20 different pieces that are constantly rotating throughout the day that you're getting to see and get to enjoy. So in that aspect, I definitely see a really big benefit and enjoyment to NFTs because you still own the asset and it's on the blockchain, but you don't have a physical item that you have to pack up and move and properly hang on a wall or find a safe place to display. It's really much simpler to have it on your phone and to be able to, pop it up on a frame on your wall. So in that aspect, I think it's a very interesting addition to the art world and what's happening and how people are collecting artwork and how people display artwork in their homes. So if you guys have been doing some research or getting involved in the NFT space, you've probably heard of some of the big boys like the CryptoPunks, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, the Zombie Ape Yacht Club, I believe. There's like a few different variations of that, the Kennel Club with some dogs and stuff like that. Those projects have become huge. And I'll pop up some information on the screen right here, but I think the, actually, let me see if I can find it out right now. The floor price for a Bored Ape right now is, I think, like 80 ETH. Let me double check. I'm on OpenSea right now, and yes, the floor price for a Bored Ape is 83.7 ETH. And with the current cost of Ethereum being what it is at around 3,000, I believe, as I'm making this video. Let me double check that as well. Ethereum is actually sitting at 2,800, so 2,800 times 83 equals $232,000. So the cheapest that you can buy a Bored Ape right now, as I'm filming this video, is $232,000, which seems absolutely crazy, but people are buying them every single day. People are actually using them to, I guess, add to their brands, because one of the aspects of Bored Apes are you own the, I guess, license to use that in your own company or your brand for marketing and stuff like that. So companies have been buying Bored Apes to promote their brands. Adidas linked up with Bored Apes to create some stuff in the metaverse. It's really wild what's happening. But $232,000 gets you a picture of a monkey. And it might sound nuts, but again, people are buying it. So next, I kind of want to go into some of the projects that I own personally. There's been a few that I really kind of, I guess, got interested in when I first got into the space. One being the Crypto Bull Society by an artist, an Israeli artist named Gail Yosef. He's a 3D digital artist, and he's got work on display at a gallery called Eden Gallery that's very popular. And he went in on an entire NFT collection called the Crypto Bear Society. I think now they're doing like eagles and some other variations of some animals. But I thought the artwork was really, really cool. And that's really where it started for me with buying NFTs. If I was going to buy an NFT, first step for me was making sure that I actually liked the artwork, that I liked the project. Two, obviously, that I could afford it. I'm not buying a Bored Ape right now. But the Crypto Bull Society actually started off pretty high, and then the price kind of leveled out a little bit, and then I found a spot that I was able to get in and buy one, and I was super excited. So I'm going to throw some links or some pictures to the Crypto Bull that I bought. Super, super fun. And then I also bought a couple of what are called Lazy Bunny NFTs, and I just thought they were cool. They were pretty cheap. They were only like a couple $100, and then you also have to pay the gas fees to actually mint it to secure your transaction on the blockchain. So I've got a couple of those that I'll also toss up. And actually my first NFT was by the homie A Total G. I bought an ETH Eater. So I'll toss up in these sections of the video the various NFTs that I've bought personally. And I think one of the other aspects about NFTs and traditional art that is a fun aspect that traditional art doesn't really allow you to take into effect or into consideration is the ability to use it as like a Web3 avatar, which I think is really interesting. As more things get developed with Web3, as more land and places get developed on Sandbox and all of those type of things, the NFT that you own can actually be used as a character, kind of like in a video game that you use in that Web3 metaverse, which I think is really interesting. So hypothetically, in the future, I could use my Crypto Bull, and that could be me, hopping into the metaverse as my Crypto Bull, which I think is really, really interesting. So the whole world is a whole new space, and it's something that I'm still learning about. Hit the comments. Do you guys have any NFTs? Have you guys heard of NFTs? Do you collect them? I'd like to hear what projects people are interested in, and also what do you guys think about the benefits versus maybe drawbacks of NFTs versus traditional art? Do you see value in having some digital assets versus having physical pieces of art that you have to, lug around when you move and stuff like that? Or do you see a benefit in really having some stuff that that you own on the blockchain that might be a little easier to take with you day to day? Hit those comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.